Oh my God, it's actually happening. Interest rates have come down in the past month, quite considerably for some people as well. So for some of the files that I have lenders working on right now, I've actually seen interest rates drop almost 1% just in the past month, which is a huge deal right now if you're going to buy a home. But what was the biggest kicker is that even though these interest rates are on their way down, there hasn't been an increase yet in mortgage applications. So the opportunity is there for buyers. If you know you want to buy a home within the next, few months or year or so, sooner rather than later is going to be the time to do it, because if the interest rates do continue to drop, I expect those mortgage applications to go up. I'm very curious to see if that's going to continue to be the case as the rates continue to drop. I expect there to be a little bit of a shift and more buyers coming into the market after the election in November. Let's see where we are then. But right now, just know that if you're looking to buy a home, there's a lot of inventory right now that's just sitting on the market. Not all of it is bad listings. There's a lot of really cute homes coming to the market right now. So take advantage of the less competition and the cheaper interest rates. If you were pre-approved, just a couple months ago at like 7.5%, 8%, you haven't bought anything yet, your purchasing power just increased quite significantly if our interest rates are now sitting just over 6% and have come down truly by a whole percent. Like, that's a really big deal. And a lot of sellers right now are still offering seller credits to make buying even more affordable. The local market reaction to last month's National Association of Realtors rule changes has also been something I really need to share with you guys real quick. And I want you guys to be considering this if you're thinking about listing your home in the near future. If you recall real quick, the rule changes basically state that buyers must now sign representation and compensation agreements with their agents before they get to see any home, whether that's in person or virtually. For years, agents that were listing a home would have the seller's authorization to just split their commission with the agent that does end up bringing in a buyer, which would allow the buyer not to pay their agent directly. But with these new forms, there's an agreement in place saying, hey, agent, I'm gonna pay you directly if the seller doesn't allow this. But what's happening, this is something I could have seen coming a mile away. A lot of buyers are like, hey, I'm gonna sign this form and I want you to represent me. But, if a seller's not willing to pay you that commission, I just don't want to go see the house. So we have quite a few listings here in the market that the seller's not willing to pay that commission, and it's sitting on the market because buyers just won't go to see that house. You're gonna go buy something else. Again, I could have seen that one coming a mile away, but it looks like the people who did the legislation and the settlement did not see that one coming. So let's see if there's gonna be another rule change about that. Which, in my opinion, if there was, that's not capitalism. But I'll save that for another day. Feel free to give me a call and we can chat a little bit more about that one if you want to. Anyway, let's see where our market ends up over the next month as we head towards that election. Will there be an increase in buying demand, even though the winter's historically a slower market than the summer? But this has been a weird market so far this year. So anyway, let's see where we end up. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in this month, and I will see you next time.